Om Sri Sai Ram, offering our humble pranams at the lotus feet of our most loving Mother Sai, respected elders, loving and dedicated members of Sai organization, dear brothers and sisters of Sai family, my loving greetings to one and all. I thank everyone for this wonderful opportunity to be with you and share our Sai's love. Today, my topic is Sai, love personified. In fact, Swami's love cannot be explained in words. His love needs to be experienced. And I am sure some of the devotees would have had that wonderful opportunity of experiencing His divine love. Today I will share some of my intimate and how Swami for me is love personified. I joined this institution in 1979, and in 1980, being the first batch of students, Swami used to give us wonderful opportunities, many chances of sitting in the interview room with our beloved Lord. It's a fantastic time being with him, and the interaction between Swami and us was very interesting. And usually when we are seated in the interview room, Swami will be reading some letters which he collects from the devotees. And in the process, he looked at us and he asked, "What do you want?" And spontaneously all of us, "Swami, we want you." "Me?" "Yes, Swami, we want you." "Oh, you want me? Okay, I am here. Take me, Swami said. You pray for something and God grants it instantaneously and you won't know how to respond. God, Swami is immortal, divine being. We are mortal and humans. And when he says, "Take me," how to take him? Where to take him? How to keep him? So there is no answers for all this. So only thing is, we started smiling at Swami and kept quiet. And then our loving Lord, looking at us, he asked me, "Why you want me?" Then we said, "Swami, we love you." "Really?" "Yes, Swami, we love you so much. We are here because of your love. We are here and to enjoy your love." "If you really love me, is your love pure?" "Yes, Swami." "Selfless?" "Yes, Swami." No. Your love is not pure and selfless. It is selfish love. Then Swami went on to say, "What you asked me just now, I want you, Swami. I is your ego. Want is your desire. Me, that is you want me only for yourself. So that is your selfish love. But do you know Swami's love? Swami's love is selfless love. I love everyone equally. And I don't have any difference, caste, creed, color, nationality, because I feel all of you are my own and my children. And that's how my love is selfless love and universal love." So we heard this from Swami and we understood that we also have to develop that kind of unconditional and selfless love. And we have to put it in practice. I will try to substantiate with one more instance where Swami says how his love is unique, is special, and he always says, "You and me are one." One day, Swami called a foreign group for interview. They all had come and sitting in front of the interview room. Swami finished darshan and Swami looked at that interview group and said, "Go into the interview room." The entire group got up. As when they are entering the interview room, Swami looked at them and asked, "How many of you?" And immediately they said, "Swami, we are 15. "Oh, 15, only 15. "Yes, Swami, only 15. "Okay, you all go inside, close the door, and sit inside the interview room, how much ever time we want, and come outside. Swami, without you, what we will do in the interview room? But you said 15. If I come, it will become 16. You never included me. So, 15 go. No, Swami, please come, Swami. We are 15 plus 1, you, Swami. So, we are 15. We are 16, not 15, Swami. Then Swami smiled. These are all small things, how Swami interacts with the devotees and trying to tell how you can get connected with God. And then interview over, they had a fantastic, fabulous time. We all know how inside the interview room Swami showers his love. And then after 1 week, the same group got second chance interview. Again, they were all seated, and the Swami told, go inside the room. They all got up. As they are entering, our Lord again asked the same question. How many of you? Now, this batch of devotees are trained. They know how to respond. Immediately said, Swami, 15 plus 1, we are 16. No. Yes, Swami, 15 plus you also, 16, we are 16. Swami said, no, we are not 16. So they were perplexed. They don't know what to say. Then Swami looked at one devotee. Am I in you? Yes, Swami. You are in me, Swami. Am I in you? Yes, Swami, you are in me also, Swami. Am I in you? Yes, Swami, you are in me also. How many of you are there? 15. I mean all of you? Yes. That means 15 plus 15, we are 30. We are not 16, Swami said. So everybody laughed and, enjoyed that. And then all again went inside the interview room. They had a gala time, beautiful experience with Swami, and then they came back. The third week, the group leader was kneeling down during the darshan time and asked Swami, tomorrow we are all going back, Swami. If Swami can grant us one more interview, blessing and Vibhuti Prasadam, we will be very happy, Swami. Tomorrow we are leaving Puttaparthi, Swami. Oh, tomorrow you are going back? Yes, Swami, going back. Such loving Lord immediately granted their prayer. He said, okay, go. So the entire group came and sat there. So again, Swami finished darshan, came back and said, get inside. They got up. Again, our mischievous Lord, loving Lord, looked at them and asked, how many? Swami, how many? Then they thought, first 15 plus 1, not good. Then Swami said 30. Then said, Swami, you are in all of us. So we are 30. Swami said, no, we are not 30. Yes, Swami, you are in each one of us, Swami. So 15 plus 15, we are 30. Really? I thought, I am in you? Yes, Swami. So if I am in you, do you think I am different and you are different? They were looking like that. If I am in you, do you think you and me are different? No, Swami. We are one, isn't it? Yes. That means you and me are one. We are not 30, Swami said. Again, they all laughed, perplexed, confused. So they don't know. Every time when Swami asks, devotees are not able to match the divine, that kind of wisdom. So they again smiled, went inside. Swami blessed them profusely and came back. If you sit back and look into this conversation between a group of devotees, foreign devotees, and Swami, this has got so much of inner meaning and significance. The first time when Swami asked, how many of you? 15 plus 1. That means they separated God and themselves. This is called Dvaita philosophy. In Dvaita philosophy, according to Madhvacharya, God is different and we are different. We are supposed to pray God. In the second, Swami said, I am in you, you are in me. This is called Vishishtadvaita philosophy. That means Sri Ramanujacharya said that God is in every creation. He created the entire thing. And it is His creation and it is part of His creation and He is in everything. And there is no difference at all. Everywhere you see God and you are together. So that is how you have to see God in every creation. So it's called Vishishtadvaita, where you don't see God separately. And the last one is you and me are one. You and me are one is Advaita philosophy according to Shankaracharya. That means you do not even see nature is different from you. Your nature is true nature and the true nature is God. So God and nature is one. That is the Advaita philosophy. And if you seriously see, the topic what we are discussing is Sai, love personified. What is Sai? Yes, A, I. Yes is Sai, A and I. Sai and I are one. See, this is the beauty of our loving Lord. So you get to know of highest philosophy in the simplest manner, and you enjoy this part of love, this part of divinity, where He pours, He suffocates us with His love and with His glory. Many a time it so happens, we always feel that how to develop this kind of unconditional love which Swami has been sharing with us. Swami said, you also to be, Swami says, my life is my message and you also should be like me. Now, how to practice this? How to reach this level of unconditional love? Swami, many examples he gave. I would like to share with you in a very simple way. You have a car. Can you start a car without engine in it? No. You want to make sweet pudding. Can you make a sweet pudding without sugar? No. You and me are walking. Can we walk without life in us? No. So, for every act, there is something very important is there. Similarly, whenever we want to see this love, feel this love, enjoy His love, and experience His love, the most important ingredient, input that we must have is faith. Only if you have faith, you can enjoy this love. You can feel this love. You can experience this love. If faith is not there, love cannot be seen and experienced. That's why Swami says, where there is faith, there is love. Now, how to get this faith? This faith is not separate. Faith is an attribute. It is with us, in us. It is there all the time. A simple example. You get into a flight. When you board a flight, do you go and ask the pilot, my dear pilot, how many flying hours are at your credit? Do you know how to take off and land? Do you ask? You don't ask. You trust in him that he knows how to take off and land the flight. And you run only for your row and your seat. You get into a cab. Do you ask the cab driver, do you have driving license? You don't ask. Do you know the route? You don't ask. You trust in him. He knows how to take you to the destination. You go to a doctor. You trust him and tell your problem. Why? We go to a hairdresser salon. He has got all sharp instruments and we surrender our head to him. Anything he can do. But you and me know he will not cut my head, but he will cut my hair. That is the faith we have. So, my dear brothers and sisters, we have faith in pilot. We have faith in a driver. We have faith in a barber. We have faith in everything. But we don't have faith in oneself, in ourself. That is the biggest problem. This is what, when you get associated with Swami, when you get associated with Sai organization, when you get associated in Sai service, the amount of faith that gets recharged, which is already in you, which is latent, which is inactive, gets activated. If this type of faith is more in you, I'm telling you, to experience that love personified is very, very easy. There are so many people ask these questions. Very pertinent question, practical question. People come and ask, sir, I always pray. Why my prayers are not answered? Sincerely I pray, sir. But when I pray, God doesn't answer my prayer. Why? I felt all my efforts are going waste. No, my dear. Prayers will never go waste. Prayers will be always answered. But only one thing that we don't realize is, prayers are answered or not answering, there will be a reason. But the reason, time will explain to you, or situations will explain to you, or God will never come in physical form and justify saying why I am going to answer, why I am not going to answer. God will not do that. He will make us realize in the process of time. Swami says there are 3 reasons for your prayers to get answered or not to get answered. The first reason, Swami says, whenever you pray, do you have that conviction, that full faith that you are praying to Lord? You may have doubt in your own prayer. You may doubt the God, whether the God will answer my prayer, or you doubt what you are asking for, whether this will happen or it will happen. There also you have doubt. So you doubt your prayer, you doubt your effort, you doubt your God, and you doubt whether what I am asking is okay or not. So in your prayer, every step there is doubt, doubt and doubt. Undoubtedly, your prayer will not be answered, because you yourself don't have that kind of clarity, conviction. That is why sometimes prayer doesn't answer. So it is not the mistake of God. God is like a mirror. He will reflect your feeling. And if you're feeling, if there is no clarity in your feeling, there is no faith in your feeling, there is no trust in your feeling, there is no love in your feeling, God also will respond in the same way. This is one reason. The second reason, no sir, I have full faith. I surrender to God. With full faith and conviction, I am praying, but still God doesn't answer my prayer. No doubt. Without any doubt, with full faith I am doing. Then, if that is the case, God is ready to answer and grant the boon, answer your prayer. But do you know what? God is divine. He knows your past, He knows your present, He knows your future. And God feels this devotee sincerely is praying, and he is ready to grant that boon to you, that blessings to you. But God pauses for a while and sees your future. And He feels, now you are okay. In few years, there will be some turmoil, some trouble in your life, which is going to come, which you do not know. So God feels, instead of me blessing now, right now, if I bless during His time of trouble, that will save him, that will help him, that will console him. So God waits for a better opportunity to grant that boon. But we don't have patience. We feel that today itself, instantaneously, it has to be answered. But God will do at the right time, at the right moment, what you want. That is why He is God. So therefore, not answering your prayer is also a blessing, because He is going to answer at the right time. So you have to wait for it. It will happen. Third reason, many a time when we pray for something, we do not know what we are praying for is good or bad for us. But God knows what you are praying for is absolutely not good for you and for your life. He knows that. So He feels that with lot of faith, with lot of love, and when you are praying, and God feels, if I answer your prayer, it is going to trouble you in future. God doesn't want you to put in trouble. So therefore, God cancels. God doesn't respond. That's why we always say, God's denial is also a blessing. Rejection is God's protection. So rejection, why is He doing? He rejected because He knows if He grants, you will be in trouble. So we have to understand. Now, dear brothers and sisters, how to understand? There are 3 different scenarios. How to respond to this? My only feeling is, you just pray. Praying is our duty. Honoring is His choice. When, where, how, that is His choice. But praying is our duty. We have to do that. So just do it and leave it. If you surrender, He will render the service. If you don't surrender, He cannot render. So we must understand that when you surrender, the most important ingredient is what? Faith, which we discussed. Without faith, even your prayer will not be answered. On this same prayer, I would like to share with you one personal experience. In 1980, 79, I joined here. We were the first batch when the university started in Prashanti Nilayam. In the year 1980, when I was in first UG, one foreign devotee had come. He was sitting in the portico. When Swami came for darshan, he looked at him. Oh, when did you come? He said, Swami, this morning only I came, Swami. Very happy, very happy. How long you will be here? Swami, I'll be here for a month. Very good, very happy, very happy. And then that humble devotee looked at Swami, kneeling down with lot of love. Swami, one small prayer. What? Swami, with lot of love, I brought one new car, one new Benz car as a gift for Swami. Car? Why car? I have so many cars. I don't need car. Swami, please, Swami. My humble request, my humble prayer, Swami. Just a small gift from my side. No. I'm very happy for your feeling. I'm very happy. Sit down, sit down. And Swami went off. This humble devotee, this is how the prayer is supposed to be. Every day, morning darshan and evening darshan, the moment Swami comes out of interview room and crosses him, he will kneel down. As a duty, he will kneel down and look at him and say, Swami, please, Swami, my prayer, Swami, please accept. And Swami will smile, pat on his head, pat on his shoulder and go. Every day, morning and evening, this was happening. And we were all seated around that gentleman. We felt very bad. Arey, this man, every day, very religiously, and is praying again and again, and Swami is not answering his prayer. Swami is not blessing him. Swami is supposed to be love personification. And why Swami is testing him? We all felt bad by seeing the interaction between God and devotee. 1 week over. Again, next week beginning, again this man got up, Swami, please, Swami. Then Swami that day called his driver and told him, this gentleman has brought a new car. You bring the car, we'll go for a round. That day we all felt very happy. This man prayed for 1 week and then his prayers are answered now. So we were all looking and the car came. What car came? One Benz car came and the Benz car was in green color. So the moment Swami looked at the car, he said, green color car, like that. So we can make out Swami is not happy with the car or with the color. But anyway, Swami stood there. You must see this picture. In this picture, you see in 1980, Prashanti Nilayam Mandir was like this. We never had Kulwant Hall. Our Mandir was open to sky, and outside Mandir we have Chitravati sands. And that is how Swami used to walk on the sands and give darshan those days. And Swami came to the edge of this old Mandir and looking at this car. And then Swami, we were all looking around, we were sitting around Swami, and Swami looked at the boys and said, like that. So when Swami said, we didn't understand. So we were all looking at Swami. Again, Swami showed the hand and said, like that. Then it struck to us, okay, Swami wanted us to get into the car. So you can imagine when Swami tells get into the car, 10-15 boys ran towards the car to get into the car. And finally, 2 boys sat in front, single seat, and behind 3-seater, 3 people can sit. So they gave very little place for Swami. 2 boys sat, and between 1 boy sat on their lap. The car was full. Swami, little cute Lord, he adjusted with that space. The door was closed, car started, and car moved on. We all felt very happy. Oh, Swami's love is too much. These are so lucky guys. Now 5-6 boys got into the car and they must be having a fantastic time, memorable time, very good chance, very good thing to remember all through life that Swami has taken them for a ride. So we were thinking and then waited and after 15-20 minutes a car came back. But when car came empty. Only Swami got down from the car. So we were wondering where are these 5-6 boys who got into the car. Then Swami with lot of love and, big smile. Oh, you are all thinking where the boys are. No. Anyway, now see, 8:30, 9 o'clock, you all have to go to college. So if I bring back, poor fellows, they have to walk back. So I thought I will leave them in the college so that it become easy. So I dropped them and came here. So we all laughed. That day was over. The next day again, the driver bought the same car and Swami came and stood there. Again Swami said, and again boys ran and got into the car. Again 5-6 boys got good opportunity, a drive with Swami. Same thing happened third day. Then the third day when everybody was running, I was sitting there. I thought, what a fool I am. Here God, He gives you an opportunity, like a dumb fellow, not taking the chance, sitting quietly. I also should have make an attempt to get into the car. Maybe I will also get a chance. But I'm only like an observer. I am sitting. I'm not participating. So I thought, okay, tomorrow I will try my best. And the fourth day again, Swami called and Swami said, and we all ran. I also ran. But these boys had 2-3 days very good practice, and that was my first day. I ran and fell down. And I could not even reach the car. Next day I thought, I also should be unruly. I also should push and pull and get into the car, come what may. So fifth day I was ready and I rushed and I was almost getting into the car. So my left leg was inside the car. My half body was inside the car. My left hand was inside the car. My head was inside the car. Only my right leg and my right hand is outside the car. I am like Ardhanarishwara, half Shiva and half Parvati. I am standing in between. And there is no place. And already 3 boys are seated there. Boys, please, yeah, help me, man. Little place, yeah. Only my leg has to come inside, man. That left get, please, yeah, adjust, man. No, yeah, no place, yeah. Please, yeah, adjust, yeah, adjust. Hey, no place, man, no place, man. So we are seriously compromising and discussing, trying to get adjust. And our loving Lord came and sat on the other side. And his door was closed. Swami was waiting for the car to start and car is not starting. Swami is wondering why the car is not starting. And I am telling, please, yeah, please, yeah, please, yeah. Then Swami peeped and said, oh, no place, Then Swami said, you get down, I will take you another day. In Telugu he said, oh, place ledu, ippudu digu, unko roju pilchuku velta. Today you get down, I will take you on another day. Who said? Baba gave me assurance. Baba told me that he will take me another day. So I myself came out, closed the door, came and sat. And next day I am sitting. I wore nice shirt and pant and on the vantage point, and I knew Swami will come, and I had my own imagination in my small ego. I thought Swami will come, look at me, hey, go inside. So I will go and the rest of the boys will follow. I had my own ego. I was thinking like that, imagination. Swami came, stood next to me. I was looking at Swami. Swami never looked at me. Swami said, everybody ran. Swami went, Swami sat on the car also vanished. I felt, Swami, you ditched me. You cheated me. You told me you will take. You did not even look at my face. You just walked off like that. And you took other boys. And tears were rolling down. I felt very bad. Then my ego got punctured. I kept quiet, okay, fine. Tomorrow let me see what happens. My dear brothers and sisters, that was the last day. Because the car engine had some issues, the car got to be sent to a mechanic shed. So the whole program was over. That was the last day. I finished my BCom, 3 years, UG. I finished my PG, 2 years. Then I was fortunate, Swami blessed me that you can go and teach, and Swami gave me teaching job. So I joined the college to teach children. One of my colleague was very badly sick and he wanted to have some bread. I happened to take one of my colleague's cycle, very old cycle, went to bakery outside, bought one bread, and the previous night it rained heavily and my leg touched the handbar. I was having a bread in my hand and in one hand I was balancing. My leg touched the handbar. I missed the balance and then I fell on the road. And then luckily I felt that nobody saw me, but I know an English professor was coming. He saw the whole thing happening on the road. So quickly I got up and I saw flesh has come out, and I could see my white bone. And the next second, blood was gushing. That was the last scene I remember. When I woke up, when I opened my eyes, I was already in the hospital in a special ward, and big plaster was put from my toe to my knees. I asked doctor what happened. Oh, no, nothing much. Just hairline fracture and ligament rupture. Doctor, I have to go today evening. I have to play tabla. He said, no. I have already informed Swami. Swami knows. Swami has given prasadam. You have to take 6 weeks rest. So 6 weeks I was stuck in the hostel. And luckily those days, at least 3 times in a week, Swami will come for a drive after morning lunch. And now we have International Stadium. Those days that was a mango grove. In that Sai Gita used to stay opposite to the senior boys hostel. And here this gate, I will be there. And 2 people will help me. I will stand near the gate and Swami's car will come. And Swami will bless Sai Gita that side. And Swami will have 1 or 2 words with me. Swami will bless me this side. And this was a wonderful opportunity for me. At least 3 times in a week it was going on. And one day Swami looked at me, hey, tomorrow is Krishna Janmashtami. Why don't you come for darshan? I said, yes, Swami. Swami asked me, how will you come? I said, Swami, cycle rickshaw is there. I will come in cycle rickshaw. Swami said, okay. So next day I went for darshan, and Lord Krishna's birthday, Krishna Janmashtami. A big Vedam group, bhajan, cow procession, gala time, those days, beautiful celebrations. And Swami will go and feed all the cows himself personally, and then Swami will take arati. And invariably, after the procession is over, the cows will go back, Swami will take arati, Swami will finish his lunch. Swami will never ever forget to go to Gokulam. See, that is Sai love personified. Because he knows there are so many other cows are there, and so many other families, those who look after the cows, they are there. And Swami will go there personally, give everybody namaskar, and himself will give them prasadam and take arati there and then come back. See, that is love. Swami will never forget even a last guy in the crowd. That is why his love is pure love. His love is selfless love. Sai is love personified. So what happened? This went off, and then I knew that Swami after lunch he will go. I felt that when Swami is going in the car, it will be a disturbance if I go in a cycle rickshaw. I waited for Swami to go, and then I will go in cycle rickshaw. So I was sitting there. Rest everybody went back to hostel. Swami finished his lunch, opened the door, and his Swami sitting there. Hey, you didn't go to hostel? Swami, I will go. I was waiting for Swami to start, and then I will go. How will you go? Swami, my cycle rickshaw is waiting there. Cycle rickshaw? No need of cycle rickshaw. Get up. And Swami told that one Sevadal and one driver to help me. And I was hanging on their shoulder and hopping. And Swami was walking behind. And then I got into this car. This is the beautiful car in which I sat. Swami took me, red Benz car. And it is not crowded. I was sitting. Next to me, our sweet Lord was sitting. Front of me, one driver is sitting. And that side, one guest was sitting. We were only 4, not crowded at all. Glass closed, cool breeze, beautiful aroma. And the feeling is absolute silence. Absolute, there is nothing in the mind. You just float in that feeling, and you have Lord next to you, and you look outside, hundreds of different faces with various expression, laughing, crying, confused, excited, varieties of facial expressions looking at Swami, and Swami responding to them. When you look God and devotee and see the exchange of love between them, oh, what an experience it is. I sat. Slowly car was gliding. I had a wonderful time, wonderful drive, and Swami directly took me to Gokulam. And Swami told me, sit here, I will come. And Swami spent 15 minutes inside, came back, got into the car, and then came to my hostel. And then he said, get down. Because Swami came to the hostel, all the boys, Swami, anyway, you can please come to hostel, Swami. 5 minutes, come to hostel, Swami. Hey, I will not come like that. I came to drop this boy. Swami, please, Swami, please, Swami. How Swami will come? Who is in charge for the hostel? Warden. Warden never invited me. If warden invites me, I will come. So warden was standing there. He said, Swami, Swami, please come, Swami. Warden, can you invite me wherever you want? There is a procedure for invitation also. So like that, Swami was giving so many excuses to escape not entering hostel. Then all boys told me, hey, you ask, man. So I said, Swami, please come, Swami, please. Swami said, shut up, get down. I came to drop you, my job is over. Get down, Swami said. So anything more is not nice. So I got down. Boys helped me. I went to my room and I sat there. Then it struck in my head. You get down, I will take you another day. My dear brothers and sisters, prayers will never go waste. Your prayers will be granted at the right time. And Swami's words will never ever fail. Only thing is, we must have faith and we must have that patience. If you have this patience and this faith, no prayer will go waste. And with Swami, that is what I learned. And Swami's word will never fail. If not today, sometime will happen. You told me, Swami said 1980, he told me. After 5 years, he fulfilled his promise. He fulfilled my prayer. That is Sai, love personified. Before I wind up, I will give you a small story and conclude my talk today. This is about faith and patience. A story of a cow and a lion. There is a small village very close to the forest, and there lived a farmer. And the farmer had 5 cows. And every day farmer religiously release the cow, and the cow will go around and start grazing, come back by 5:30. Before it sunsets, the cows will come back to its place. So this is a regular routine. But one day, out of 5, 4 cows came, 1 cow didn't turn back. So the farmer waited for some time. It's becoming dark. Then he understood something went wrong. And meanwhile, what went wrong? When the 5 cows were grazing, 1 cow noticed a lion watching, going to pounce on that cow. In order to escape, the cow started running. Unfortunately, running towards the home side, it ran the opposite side. And the lion started chasing. Cow wants to escape. Cow ran and ran and ran and jumped into a big lake, which is less water but muddy slush is there. So the cow jumped into that and all 4 legs got stuck into the mud slush. Can't move now. The lion also pounced. Unfortunately for cow, the lion fell 5 feet away from the cow. And the lion wanted to pounce. Lion started moving. When it starts moving in a slush, what will happen? You will start sinking more and more. Then the cow, without any fear, looking at the lion and smiled. You can't eat me. The lion looked at the cow and said, do you know who I am? I am the king of the jungle. If I decide I can jump and eat you, I am going to eat you. The cow smiled and said, you can't eat me. You will die. You jump, you will die. You will sink more and you will die. Then the lion looked at the cow and said, hello, you are also stuck like me. You will also sink and you will die. Then the cow, looking at the lion's face and said, I will not die. Do you know why? Do you know why? I have my master. My master will come and save me. But whereas you feel you are the king of the jungle, you don't have a master, you are master yourself. There is nobody will come to help you. But my master will come and help me. That is the faith of the cow. And cow patiently was waiting. And here the farmer noticed it's getting late. He and 4 or 5 people getting stick and start hunting for this missing cow. And came to know that the cow got stuck in the slushy mud water. So they threw the rope, tied the cow and pulled it to safety. You see, that is the faith of the cow, that the master will come and save me. Until such time, what cow was doing? It had that faith that I will not die, and it had the patience that I will be saved. But whereas the arrogant, egoistic lion, can you save a lion? You can't save a lion. So everybody deserted the lion as it is and saved the cow. What do you understand from this? My dear brothers and sisters, right now our conditions are like that. We have lots of confusion in and around. But I pray, we need to collectively pray, Swami, that our conditions will change, our situations will change, and our master, our beloved Swami, who is personification of love, he will come save us from this calamity. I hope and pray that all of you will be happy, and days are not very far off. Only thing that I request all of you is, please have that faith, continue praying, do whatever service that you can, and be patient. God is with you, is in you, is around you, and he will save you. Russia, rush to Sai, rush to Prashanti, and Swami is waiting for you. I pray, Swami, to bless each and every one of you with a happy, healthy, prosperous, peaceful life. Jai Sai Ram.